Okay, hi, hello. Hi, hello, and this video is going to be about boudoir photo shoot. Boudoir photo shoots for couples. Right, let me just start this recording. Hi, hello, my name is Julia, and I could be your erotic photographer. And this video is going to be about boudoir photo shoots. So let me just first discuss about boudoir photo shoots. Boudoir photo shoot is a beginning of erotica. It is a limited service for couples where couples pose and perform, and we create artwork, in the studio, right? And the reason why I want to discuss this because my studio, you see, creates more than boudoir photography, right? And when couples are asking me to create boudoir, I would like to know more, because very often they just confusing me and confusing themselves with this request that they would like just a boudoir photography. What is a boudoir photography? Right, boudoir photography are portraits, sexy portraits. There are semi-nude portraits and there are nude portraits, right? But you do not perform any sexual, intervention, any sexual action during boudoir. If you are shooting with your partner, right, I'm very practical person. Imagine I am in love with my partner and I'm coming to a hot and sexy photo shoot in boudoir style, and we are trying to create some kind of like adventures. We're dressing, in the sexy outfits, undressing with the sexy outfits. Of course, people will get turned on. When they start touching, when they start kissing, they would like to have something more than boudoir. And that is the question where I always ask myself, where is that limit? Where is that limit? So what kind of photography I create? Like I say, I create boudoir photography, and that's where we start erotic photo shoot in reality. Yes, you can make love scenes and even sex when you're dressed. Is that a boudoir? No. You can be dressed and have sex, but that's not a boudoir. Boudoir is an artistic expression, when you're posing with your partner and when you present yourself acting out the ideas, acting out, that's the boudoir. So it is very hard to know what the couple on the other side, when they say we would like to book boudoir photo shoot, has in mind. Because you see, I am a very experienced erotic content creator, and there were no couple in my studio who started boudoir and finished just boudoir. They would go into nudes, they would go into explicit, they will go into make love photo shoots, and that is a different price, right? So the only boudoir that we create in a studio is when they're booking models, then it's a very specific and limited shoot. If they booking, for example, specific models who do not perform any sexual adventures, and you just want to perform and act out things with the model, that's exactly what we will shoot. We will shoot boudoir, and there is nothing else I would suggest or push to go to, And very often I ask couples how far they want to go on during the erotic photo shoot. And some they would know and some they don't know. So I am very often asking many times, because this request for boudoir could be a hidden request, right? Or people would start and they would think in their heads that they would like boudoir, but then they will start kissing, making love in my studio, booking the boudoir. So that's why I'm making this video. We need to clarify, this situation, because boudoir is nothing sexual there, and you would be holding yourself back, Okay, so imagine you imagine you out there with your partner, undressing, touching, okay, kissing, and so on. Would you like something more, or would you like to restrain yourself and go home with the boner? No, that's my question, because if you are okay with that, then that's not a problem, right? But like I said, I am shooting limited shoots with models who've been paid for the certain service. That is why we're doing limited shoots, because that is how much people pay and that is how much people want. Okay, if the couple is in love and really have feelings for each other, they get horny by touching for 1 hour each other, okay, or for 2 hours. They get horny, they get turned on, and they want to come during the photo shoot. And that is why my studio here is creating more than boudoir, okay, for couples. So there are many studios in London who shoot just boudoir, okay, and if someone is how to say, applying and filling the form for my studio, I automatically know that they want something more. Okay, I automatically know there's something more. So what happened with couples when they are saying that, oh, we want a boudoir? Sometimes they are shy. Okay, sometimes they are shy, and sometimes they cannot say it, cannot say it, and then in the studio they change their mind, or in the studio they give me a totally different information. It happened to me many times. Okay, so that is why I am mentioning this, that boudoir is just the initial stage of erotic photo shoot. And yes, you can stay limited in the shoot if you are so in the control and you are with your partner just to create an artistic expressions in the lighting. Here we go, it's not a problem. That's how we will go. But I just don't believe, I just don't believe that couples would like just that, okay? I just don't believe, because you see, I have a 20 years of experience and I watched them, okay? And I watch them, and I know that when you are getting turned on and when you are horny and when you are excited with your partner, of course you want to create sexual high drive energy, sexual energy when you're expressing with your partner and, doing a proper sexual, making love scenes. That is not a boudoir, okay? That is an erotic photo shoot, okay? Erotic photo shoot, right? So sometimes couple think that the soft erotica, it's a boudoir, okay? And some studios present soft erotica as a boudoir, okay? But no making love and no sex scenes, no nudity, okay? So when I'm, how to say, asking my couples what exactly they want and what exactly is boudoir for them, right? I would need to know more. I would need to know what they are booking, okay? What exactly they want to shoot. Because you see, like I say, there is a word boudoir. But this word boudoir for some people mean have sex in the studio. And for some people means have no nudity, no sex, no nothing in the studio, okay? So it confuses, right? It confuses me, and of course it can confuse the client. So first we, of course, discuss that, that term, boudoir, right? So, and the second thing what I'm going to talk about is, of course, what we do in the studio, okay? So my studio creates adult content without limitations. And I do not, I don't look at the staged or perform or acting out scenarios. I would like my couples will be free, and it's a freestyle photo shoot, and the most important is, of course, sexual energy. Connection between the partners, okay, sexual energy, and of course connection with your photographer, okay, because if your photographer connected to you, then you will have great shots, okay, great shots, and you understand what to do in the studio, right? How you will perform in the studio, what's happening, right? So when you arrive, there will be a time to change, okay? Prepare for the photo shoot, have a consultation, look around, and you will be informed, right? You will be informed what to do in the studio, how the photo shoot happens, okay? Where is the lighting, where is the background, where are the sets, what to do. Everything will be explained, okay? And then we will discuss who is wearing what's seen after what. You will actually have a certain plan, okay, so that you understand how the shoot progress and how you would, what you will do. I would never leave people when they arrive to the studio for themselves to figure it out, to decide, okay. No, you're paying a professional, so professional is me. Then we will decide which outfit is best for you, okay, which background or setting is best for you with this outfit, what you should do on this setting specifically, what will look best, what kind of the scenes, what kind of the series we're shooting, right? I will tell you what kind of the lightings are best. I usually do the variation of everything, okay? So because it's a creative studio, that's why people need to go into the zone, into the sexual energy, because that's where they start creating, okay? When they stiff, when they frozen, when they do not understand what they're doing, this is not a creative process, okay? So first of all, of course, it takes time. It takes time to break in, and it takes time to feel this, relax, right? When you are doing first time ever, right, people are nervous. People are nervous, people come with their insecurities, okay? Especially when you're older, right? There are more and more in your body, okay, and in your mind, okay. So that's what we work on. And in general, what is the photography is? It's a mirroring, it's a reflection of you. And when you undress, okay, it's the best x-ray. When you're undressing in front of the camera, you could see all your imperfections, and you could see all the blocks, you could feel, right? I very often see when people enjoying themselves, and then there is a moment when they think something else, So that's what I'm saying. Why you need erotic photography, or why you need to know more information about yourself, or why you need to see yourself, okay? Why, right? Why you need information about yourself, about you as a couple, about you as a couple making love or expressing feelings to each other. Why would you do that? Why would you want to know? Okay. There are often I shoot some couples, and then they later split up because they see something what is not visible in the relationship. Okay. They see that energy, they see that connection. And there is other way, okay? There is always another side. When they have a photo shoot, what happens to them is that they become stronger and more confident and sexier and wilder and braver in their sex life, in the intimate life, right? It opens up a door somewhere they want to go, Someone holding them back, right? Who is holding them back? You. There are many times I discuss with couples when they are nervous, then they are freaking out, okay? Very often people are so scared to come to the photo shoot that, they get ill, or many things happen to them, right? Because it's a challenging process. It's a challenging process to go and undress and show yourself, to see yourself, you see, fully. Especially when you're performing erotica, it's the most vulnerable and most probably exposable thing that you can do for yourself, okay? So that's why people need to be sure, first of all, and then second of all, they need to understand what they're doing and how they're doing, because I need to know, right? If couple don't know and just come with the free flow, that's the best thing. That's the best creative energy ever, okay? Because that's all decided on the day and on that moment, and of course it matters. It matters how the couple feels, okay? Because I will be presenting them. The camera is reflecting you, okay? So at that moment when you're arriving, the way you feel, okay, how you connected with your couple, right? What you like, what you dislike, what you scared of, what you're afraid to show, okay? What you have here in your mind constantly coming up, you know? Why you worried, why you nervous, okay? Everything will be there in the file. That is why I'm giving all the artwork to my couples, okay? Not 5, not 10 pictures, okay? I'm giving all the highlights because every moment that I take, it has a coded information, right? And that's the every step we go with every shot towards something, right? When people get a huge file, for example, in 1 hour, I shoot around 100 to 200 images, okay? And when I price my photo shoots per 1 hour, okay, that includes an active, okay, studio time. It means that we are shooting in a studio. It doesn't include that time when you are changing, you know, your panties or going to the toilet or having a drink, okay? When I say my hour costs 540 here in the studio, it means we are shooting, okay? And that's where I create the content, okay? So one person will pay 540 per 1 hour because that's very important, okay? Not only that couples would like to know about the photo shoot, they really want to know prices, okay? So one person 540 for photography or videography, 1 hour, and then 220 for editing, 1 hour, yes? So that's how it goes. And then I will tell later about the packages. So let me just reply, you know, to my couple. That is why people choosing my photo shoots, okay? Because I'm shooting modern boudoir, okay? And I create making love scenarios. And we create hot and sexy movies, not only photography, right? So when the couple is arriving to my studio, usually we do photography and we mix with videos, right? It's not that I'm holding, you know, one camera in one hand and one camera in the other hand and shooting with both, right? No. But I can create both mediums, and of course I'm doing editing. Okay, I'm doing editing at the same time. Right? So what will happen is that if you arrive to the photo shoot, of course you will get ready and I will help you, okay, to choose what to wear so that you would look very sexy, okay? I would advise to get ready for ladies, putting the makeup and the hairstyle, okay, because for the photo shoot is important, right? We can book a makeover here before the photo shoot, but for that it's an extra service. There will be a professional, beauty professional arriving. It's not me who will be doing makeup for you, okay? Sometimes couples think that I will do everything, okay? They will arrive and I will do makeup for them, and I will dress them, and I will undress them, okay, and I will pose them, and I will light them, and I will take photography, and I will take videos, and then I will do editing. On photography and on video, these are 2 different mediums, okay, different softwares to work with, okay. So there are many things I do in the studio, okay, but for makeovers we hire professionals if you need a stylist. But usually boudoir shoots is just about undressing, okay? Not dressing up or dressing, but about undressing, and that's where we take our clothes off, okay? That's where we take our clothes off many times, okay? We dress many times and undress many times, and that is a boudoir shoot, okay? That is a boudoir shoot. So like I say, very often we start with the boudoir, okay? And we never stop. Okay, and we cross the other stage. So then we will undress, okay, and then we will create making love scenes. That's normal and natural for couples, okay, and I don't know why would couple limit themselves, okay, unless they are, you know, they have specific requests. There are people who have conservative views, okay, and they want specific things, and they are not ready. most of the time they are not ready because they have inhibitions. They scared. They scared, you know. They scared to do make love scenes and scenarios for many reasons, okay? For many reasons. First of all, they relate this with erotica and porn, and they don't want to be, you know, related to this. Some, right? And there are some who would like to do. They would not even mention the word boudoir. They would come and say, we would like to shoot porn, be porn stars. So different people understand the same erotic photography in a different way. I understand photography as in the stages, okay? So at the beginning, right, we will shoot portraits. Could be glamour portraits, could be boudoir portraits, right? And could be boudoir portraits. Boudoir is for men, right? Men, couples, and ladies, yeah? That's the portrait, okay? And you can shoot erotic photography in a seductive way, okay? In a seductive way, you do not have to be naked, right? You don't have to be naked. So that's one way, right? But when we talk about couples, I can tell you, I always make love stories, and even if they say we want just photography, I make videos for them to prove that I'm right, that this medium video is amazing, okay? And I'll make them shorts, okay, just to show them how they're moving with each other. It's amazing to see for me, you know? And I'm just giving them as a bonus so that they will understand in their head how it's important. They came to the studio, they have to get maximum from it, right? Why they came? To see themselves, to understand themselves, to know themselves better, and of course go in the depth with themselves and with their relationship and have this thing done and remembered forever. And now, maybe they do not think this way, but imagine when they would look at this 20 years later, having sex, watching themselves young, right? Seeing that energy they had, right? Seeing that passion they had. Imagine seeing, you know, horny and turn on watching yourself when you're 70, right? And you did that photo shoot when you was 40, right? How amazing is that? You will get charged up straight away with your own energy, with your own youthness, right? There are some ladies who would say that. Okay, ladies will use this content to actually stimulate their partners. Very often, ladies would come with their partners just for that reason. Okay, just to how to say, make his fantasy happen, you know, work. And I know that this is true. Not all the time both partners are on the same page, okay? It happens that one wanted more, okay, and the other is, you know, not wanting that much, right? It happens. So that is why I need more information, okay? So when I book a photo shoot, I'll take a deposit, and we're booking a date, okay? And a deposit is not refundable because this is an adult business. And there are many times people will think that they can cancel the last minute. Cancel and no cancellation fees, okay? That's how they think, right? So that's not possible here in my studio, okay? So, but they can reschedule once, yeah? They can reschedule once. That is allowed, okay? So going back to the photo shoot and talking about boudoir photography. So like I said, boudoir photography, it's an artistic representation which involves nudity, okay? You would be undressing for boudoir, right? You would be showing your flesh for boudoir, right? You will be making and posing, okay? And creating some sexy shots, right? But you will not be turned on. You would not be doing anything naughty, okay? I'm saying, you know, when people coming to the photo shoot and they want to have a couple photo shoot, they want to have fun. No, seriously, they do, okay? They do, and if they think they don't, I make them, okay, in the contact with me, feeling my atmosphere, okay, I make them feel this way, that they want, okay, that's why. So that is important, okay, to push and to check limits, right? And when I start checking the limits, of course, you know, we will go into different directories. I like to try fetish, I like to try BDSM. Yeah, there are many topics we can cover, okay? Not only boudoir, right? So that's why I want to show more and give more choices, right? More options to have. And very often, you know, it happened to me so many times. Oh, we don't like, we don't want this. And then in the studio, I give them props and they start playing and enjoying it and can't stop themselves, right? You know, or they're gonna tie them, you know, or how they gonna play. I just, how to say, I have this feeling. You see, when I'm shooting any content, anything, right, I do not look at the settings, you know. I look with my heart and I have visions and I see those couples, I imagine, I already, when I meet, I am able to create an understanding of how their artwork will look. Okay, it starts coming in my head, right? So it is very important to understand the connection with your photographer is very important. Because how you will feel, that's exactly what will be reflected on that day, okay? And what you will show, that's what you will get, right? So that's why you will need a choice, you will need to move around, you would need to do many things to get the proper content, right? And variety and a lot of options so that you will later be able to choose the best one for yourself. Okay, so when we are going to make a photo shoot, right, we will go in the studio and shoot it. When we are going to prepare for the setting, we will come back to the dressing room and we will change, okay? And when we will finish the shoot, you will go home. You will be going home, but your file will stay with me and it will go in the post-production, okay? If we're booking a big shoot, of course you will have more breaks. There are some soft drinks, there is some alcohol you can make, cocktails, okay? There is some chocolate in the studio. So there is something. If you're having a long shoot, you will need to have a break just to recharge, you know. When people are booking half-day shoot, they can't just shoot solid, okay? So that is why I have a short, standard shoot, okay, and the longer shoot, right? And of course they would need to have a drinks or something, right? So that's how it goes. You having a shoot, but your time will be calculated by the stay in the studio, okay? Because that's where we create artwork, okay? That's where we create photography and videos, right? And I have 3 packages available for my couples, right? So the first one is 1080, the second one is 1640, okay? And the last one is gonna be the longest one, half-day shoot, 2500, okay? And deposit is 500, okay? So that, so you know, right? So what will happen in a post-production? Post-production, depending on how long was your shoot, okay, has levels as well. There is a basic, okay? Basic post-production is, imagine if I'm shooting 200 images, right? 200 images and I dedicate 1 minute for every shot, right? How much you can do in one image, in 1 minute? Not much, right? So that's why it's basic. But if you calculate, it's 200 minutes already, right? Plus creating the gallery, plus uploading, okay, your private gallery, plus sending you links and so on. It all takes time, right? A standard edit times are around 5 minutes, okay? And the premium edits per image is 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes when we go from Lightroom to a Photoshop, okay, maybe some alien skin, whatever things we're using, right? And the premium edits, of course, recommended for people who would like to have an artwork on their wall. Okay, for people who are in adult business and using that artwork for their business, for promotion and so on, right? My couples usually choose between basic and standard package, for editing. Okay, and that's how it goes. Right, what else I can tell about boudoir photography? I've already said that we're shooting no limits here in the studio, so they must understand that boudoir is just the beginning of erotic photo shoot, okay? And if they want something more, then they need to tell the photographer. They need to tell what they want, and how they want it, okay? That's how it works, okay? So there will be no surprises. Because boudoir in a different places mean different things, okay? Usually boudoir photography for couple, okay? It's a traditional thing, okay? Traditional thing where you would just go on the few lighting settings in the studio and just have nice posing, okay? Nice posing in the lingerie. That's a boudoir, usually, right? But I section boudoir and I go a little bit deeper, I'll go and I shoot a little bit more with boudoir, okay? But that's not making love scenes. I just want couples to remember this, okay? They can't have sex when they're doing boudoir. That's not boudoir. That's an erotic photo shoot, okay? And how to say? And if you would not like to do an erotic photo shoot, of course, then we will just do a boudoir photography. But you will pay as for an erotic photo shoot, okay? That's how it goes, right? Regardless. So you would need to know and understand, okay, that these are the options you have, okay, and you can change your mind at any time, okay? You can upgrade your shoot, okay? That's not a problem. How to say, the only option why you cannot upgrade is when you are shooting with models, okay? When you're shooting with models. Because, happened to me that people will choose, okay, a basic standard model service, right? Just to have a naked model with them, just to have a photo shoot, something like boudoir, okay? And then they really fancy that model and they would like to have sex for this price, and that's not possible. That's exactly what they book as boudoir, and that's what they get. That happened to me, okay? That happened to me, and models are not stupid, okay? There is not a charity in adult business. If you book something like nude photo shoot and model is naked, right? That's exactly what you will get, right? And sometimes couples are so worried, they think that model will perform sexual adventures for free, okay? Here in London, probably not. maybe in some other country, okay, I don't know, right? But here models, this is their work, okay? And if you book for a certain service and your model perform a certain service, unless you upgrade and give model then, another offer and ask for something, and then you will be arranging by yourself. But very often happen to me, like for example, when you book a sensual model, they book a sensual model, and after 1 hour of the shoot they say, oh, can we just shoot now? Can that sensual model become a dominatrix? That's very rare, that this could happen, because that's personality type, Usually sensual model are like tantric and romantic, personality. And dominatrix and fetish is different personality. And if you are after real service, okay, that's a huge transformation. I'm not saying that it's not possible and that I do not have such models. I do, okay, who can do both. But like I say, that's the only thing, okay, where you cannot upgrade. If you're booking a model, okay, and looking for a certain service, and this model cannot become straight away, a different personality, right? But if couple is booking a boudoir and then they later are getting on really well in the studio and they would like some erotic and sexy make love scenes on camera and on film, then that's not a problem to upgrade. Not a problem, okay? So I hope you understand and this video reach you well. And it takes time for me to record this, but now here we go. Here we go. There is an information for boudoir photo shoot. Thank you so much and bye. Okay, I'm finished my recording. And what I wanted to say is, everyone who is here interested about erotic photography, I open my channel, okay, on Telegram, because there I can speak and show erotic photography. Here TikTok is banning all my even little bit sexy posts, so that is why I'm going live and I can explain and talk more about erotica and adult art, okay? And like you understand, this information for couples, okay, is very important because that's where they can go deeper with their connection, okay, memorize their love life, okay? Memorize their love life and prepare for the great adventures, okay? So I would like to finish this, and if there is any questions, I can reply. I don't know even, can you write here any questions? Oh, you can write. I think you can write. Okay. So if you go to my channel Telegram, Love Warriors, you will get more information, you know? You will get more information, and then later, of course, I will invite you to my private channel. Okay, so there is a link on Telegram, Love Warriors, and my channel's name is Eros Channel. Okay, so if you find it, we will be connected, okay? And I don't know how to save this video, if it's any chance to save this video. You see, there are some people who would like to go with me online. Okay, clearly have nothing to do here. I don't think they even related to any kind of photography. Just people looking for attention. Okay, so if you are a professional, you can send me a message, okay, and we can discuss. And if you are attention seeker, you should go somewhere else. Right, because we do not have time here. Okay, I'm not sure if you can write the messages or anything, but I will be coming live more often, okay? And I hope I see you, right? My name is Julia and I have a studio here in London, Julia Winter Studio, okay? So if you want, you can check it out. You know what I want? I will be updating my old website now, okay? Julia Winter Studio. So you can go and check and tell me. You can criticize me. Actually, I will be working this week and maybe even going live in the same time when I will be updating website, okay? Because I need to add some content to my memberships, right? Thank you so much and have a good night then. Bye bye, ciao.